Children, this is your Auntie Russ. Come to give you one more piece of information today about things that you need to know for dealing with the coronavirus. Now, I know there are many people who are concerned about running out of toilet paper because there are some people who have gone and bought up all the toilet paper that there could possibly be on all of the store shelves. And I'm telling you, this is critical for some people. Some people are not hoarders by nature and they did not have an ample supply of toilet paper at their house. So, I'm going to answer a question posed to me by Miss Kathy Backus, who's one of my viewers, and she says, Auntie Vi, can you tell me some alternatives for toilet paper if I run out? And so I have a couple of ideas for you today. And with the governor of the state of Ohio, Mike DeWayne, causing us to stay at home again longer and more completely, I wanted to do some ideas that you could possibly do with things that you probably just have in your own home. So my first idea is, at my house, I have a laundry basket, a special laundry basket full of random white socks. Now these socks have not seen their mates in forever. So I think that what you could do is find some random socks, and I know everybody has them, and you could use those to wipe. Now, see how nicely they fit over your hand? Now, here's the thing. I want you to use just white cotton socks, and that will guarantee that you get the safest, cleanest wipe possible. Now, it's also probably good if you have a little bucket with some water with some bleach in it to put the soiled socks in. After you rinse them out in the toilet, you're going to flush that toilet, and then you're going to wait till it's nice and clear, and then you're going to hold on to the sock and flush it again to get most of the debris out of the way. But then you're going to put these in the bucket and launder them at least within a couple days. Like we used to do for the baby diapers. Okay? Now that's one. Now the other one is a little more complicated, but once you get it set up, it'll be perfect. And I do want to say that I have discovered that toilet paper is a special obsession just of American people. And the way I found this out was for my 30th wedding anniversary, my dear sweet husband took me to Paris, France, to a very lovely hotel. And we had the most incredible room. It had velvet curtains, it had king-size poster bed, and it had a fabulous, fabulous bathroom. Now in this bathroom there was a toilet, of course, but next to it there was some appliance that I had never ever seen before. It looked like a toilet, but it had no seat. Now I thought, okay, well, this must be, a special urinal for the men, because it's Europe, and what do I know about that? But anyway, I looked all around and I found absolutely no toilet paper. So I called down to the concierge and I said, could you send housekeeping up with some toilet paper for me? And he said, of course. And so within what seemed like just a minute, there was a knock at my door, and there was a lovely little lady there, and she had for me a roll of toilet paper that was wrapped up so fancy I thought, oh my gosh, maybe that's for the queen. So anyway, she brings in some fluffy towels, of course, and this roll of gift-wrapped toilet paper, and she's also got herself a little bucket, a silver bucket with a lid on it. So I'm baffled, and I follow her into the bathroom. She sits down the silver bucket with the lid on it next to the toilet and puts, of course, the toilet paper on top of it, and she tells me that when we use the toilet paper, we are not to flush it down, we are to put it in the bucket, because the sewers underneath that hotel were more than 400 years old and they would not be able to handle the toilet paper. So I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. And then she says, and besides, madame, you have the bidet. And I said, the bidet? And she said, yes. And she steps over to the appliance that I thought was a urinal, and she presses down on a little lever, and out pops the sweetest little stream of water you have ever seen. And I thought, well, what's that for? And she said, it's to wash your behind. And I was like, oh. So, anyway, so once I came to that realization, I went downstairs to get some postcards, because I have to drop Mother a line, you know. And when I came back up to the room, there was my dear sweet husband in the bathroom, and he had so sweetly filled up the bidet with ice and put some Cokes for me and some beers for him. So I guess I wasn't the only one who didn't know what the bidet was. So anyway, we came back home, and a couple years later we had a friend who was building a new house, and they asked us to come over and see it. And so we took a tour of the new house, and our host was showing us their fancy new bathroom. And lo and behold, in his new bathroom they had put a nice toilet, of course, and a bidet. Now, I never said anything to my husband, but the host demonstrated how this bidet worked and told him what it was. So when my husband and I looked at each other, he knew and I knew what that bidet was. Anyway, that's a funny story. But anyway, my second tip for you today is how to make your own bidet. And actually, it's pretty easy. All you need is a squirt bottle. And I have chosen this Dawn dishwater dish soap squirt bottle because it has a nice cap on it and a nozzle. And you can see, whoop, you can see it provides you with a nice little stream of water. So what you're going to do is, when you are in need to cleanse yourself, you're going to take this squirt bottle, which you have sitting next to the toilet, full of nice room temperature water, and you're going to use it to wash yourself. And that will be great. And then you can dry yourself with a white. See that? Right there. That's what you need. And so then what you're going to do is, once again, rinse it off in the toilet after you flushed it a couple times, and then put it in your little bucket. And that'll be great. It'll be ready for the laundry. So I hope these two suggestions were helpful to you, and I also hope that you're doing well, staying in and, you know, watching your favorite TV shows and reading good books and getting out a little bit for a walk. Auntie Vi's doing great, and I really appreciate you watching, and I hope these things are working out for you. So all I have to say is take care, children, and see you again soon. Bye.